Hello 8th standard students, welcome back to our channel Vidyarthi. Today we will discuss the topic parallel lines. Introduction. If two lines in a plane do not intersect each other, they are called parallel lines. Means if you extend the two lines in both the directions, they never meet, then it is called as they are parallel to each other. Any line which intersects two or more given lines at different points is called transversal to the given lines. So this is the transversal. So L and M are parallel lines and T is the transversal. What is the transversal? Any line which intersects, means joins two or more lines at different points, then it is called as a transversal. This you have learnt in the earlier classes also, but to remind you, we are again explaining it. So parallel lines का मतलब क्या है? दो या दो से ज्यादा अगर उनको दोनों साइड से एक्सटेंड करेंगे तो भी कहीं भी वो मिलते नहीं है, ऐसे वाले लाइंस को बोलते हैं पैरेलल लाइंस. और व्हाट इज द ट्रांसवर्सल? कोई भी एक लाइन जो ये लाइंस को जॉइन होता है अलग अलग पॉइंट्स में, तो देन इट इज कॉल्ड द ट्रांसवर्सल. सो इन द गिवन फिगर L and M are parallel lines and T is the transversal. Now in this figure, how many angles are formed? Total 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. At one point 4 and the other point again 4. So total 8 points, 8 angles are formed. Now we will understand what are the angles. First, this has been discussed in the earlier class, but again we will recollect it. इंटीरियर एंगल्स, दोनों पैरेलल लाइंस के अंदर वाले, दैट इज वाई इंटीरियर. एंगल 4, एंगल 3, एंगल 6 एंड एंगल 5. एंगल 4, एंगल 3, एंगल 5, एंगल 6. दैट इज इंटीरियर टू द पैरेलल लाइंस. नाउ व्हाट आर एक्सटीरियर एंगल्स? आउटसाइड. That is 1 and 2, 7 and 8. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8. Understood? Now coming to the linear pairs. What are linear pairs? Adjacent angles, but they form 180 degree. The sum of the angles is 180 degree. Pair means two angles. So here you have to tell the angles in pairs. 1 and 2, it formed a line. 2 and 3, again it formed a line. 3 and 4 formed a line. 4 and 1 formed a line. That is why it is a linear pair. Means the sum of angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180, straight angle, isn't it? So here also angle 5 and angle 6, angle 6 and angle 7, angle 7 and angle 8, angle 8 and angle 5. It's given here. So understood? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 1. And at this point 5 and 6, 6 and 7, 7 and 8 and 8 and 5. They are linear pairs. Now one more. What is it? Vertically opposite. So usually they are in any intersecting lines. When two lines intersect, you get this vertically opposite angles. What are vertically opposite? Exact opposite. 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 5 and 7 and 6 and 8. In this lesson you may not get, but otherwise also, in case if it comes, you should remember. Okay, so vertically opposite angles. It is not in the parallel line, any two intersecting lines, there you get this vertically opposite, exact opposite. Now coming to, for the parallel lines, it is corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? It is on the same side of the transversal. One angle on the top, on the upper side of the one line, and the second line also it is on the upper side. That is, one is exterior, one is interior angle. But it should be on the same side of the transversal. अभी T ट्रांसवर्सल है, तो ट्रांसवर्सल के एक ही साइड में लाइन के ऊपर L लाइन के ऊपर, M लाइन के ऊपर, और इस तरफ भी, दैट इज 1 and 5. अभी राइट साइड में 2 and 6, दोनों एंगल ट्रांसवर्सल के राइट साइड में है और L लाइन के ऊपर और M लाइन के ऊपर के साइड में. एक एक्सटीरियर है, एक इंटीरियर है. अभी इट इज 2 and 6. ओके, ना नीचे वाले कैसे आएगा? 4 and 8, ट्रांसवर्सल के एक ही साइड to the lower side of the line L, here also onto the lower side. So L और M lines के नीचे, but ट्रांसवर्सल के एक ही साइड, 4 and 8. इधर इंटीरियर है, इधर एक्सटीरियर. अभी 3 and 7, ये लेफ्ट साइड में है, अभी ये राइट साइड में. राइट साइड में L के नीचे, M के नीचे, तो 3 and 7, 3 is interior, 7 is exterior. Then it is called as corresponding angles. They are also in pairs, याद रखने का. So corresponding angles, they lie on the same side of the transversal, either to the left or to the right, and they are above the lines. So L के ऊपर, M के भी ऊपर साइड. अगर नीचे का लेंगे, ये नीचे का, दूसरा भी, इधर भी L के ऊपर है तो M के ऊपर वाला साइड में आएगा, और 3 L के नीचे वाला साइड में आया तो 7 M के नीचे वाले साइड में आएगा. This you have to remember. Okay, one is interior, the other will be exterior angle. That is corresponding angle. Now coming to the alternate interior. नाम से मालूम पड़ता है all are interior angles only. Alternate interior, alternate मतलब क्या है? ट्रांसवर्सल के एक लेफ्ट साइड में है, एक राइट साइड में, and they are interior, both are interior. Now 4 and 3, they are not alternate interior, they form a linear pair. alternate interior के लिए क्रॉस ऐसे जाएगा, 4 and 6. Now 3 and 5, one is to the left, the other is to the right, but they are not adjacent. This you have to remember. They should not form a linear pair. 4 and 6, 3 and 5. Now alternate exterior, same rule, but it is a outside. Exterior angles we have to see. 1 and 7. T is the transversal, 1 is to the left, 7 is to the right of the transversal, and 2 is to the right and 8 is to the left of them, and all are exterior. So alternate exterior angles. Now coming to co-interior angles. What are co-interior angles? The angles, they are interior, but they are on the same side of the transversal. Now 3 and 6, interior and on the same side of the transversal, 3 and 6, and left side 4 and 5. In this, in a parallel line, in any parallel lines, the linear pair, the sum of the two angles is 180. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate exterior angles are equal, but co-interior angles are supplementary. Linear pair and the co-interior angles, they are supplementary. What is the meaning of supplementary? When you add the two angles in a pair, the sum should be 180 degree. Hope you are clear with this topic. It is a revision of last year. So now we will understand the exam. Okay, first we will tell if a parallel line, if two parallel lines are cut by the transversal, then the pairs of corresponding angles are equal, whatever I had discussed earlier. So if the two lines are parallel, then the pairs of corresponding angles are equal. Pairs of alternate interior and alternate exterior angles are also equal. But co-interior angles, that is the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, are supplementary. If the lines are parallel, these 3 points it has to fulfill. Okay. Now, if a transversal cuts a pair of lines in such a way, there are two lines and a transversal cuts those two lines, the angles of any pair of the corresponding angles are equal. Any pair of the corresponding angle is equal, or the angles of any pair of alternate interior or alternate exterior angles are equal, or the angles of any pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal, that is co-interior angles, are supplementary, then we say that those two lines are parallel to each other. It is the reverse of the earlier, isn't it? See, here they say the lines are parallel and angles are equal or supplementary. But here they say two lines are given, a transversal is given, and if the angles, they are equal or co-interior angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. So either way you should remember. So here they will give the lines are parallel, find the angles. Here they give the angles and they ask you to prove that those angles, those lines are parallel. Now coming to the examples. Example 1. In the figure, L is parallel to M and angle 1 is equal to 55 degree, and now find angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Line L and M are parallel, angle 1 is given. So first we have to write, in these sums we have to write what all are given. First you write given. What is given? L is parallel to M and T is the transversal. They have not mentioned, but in the figure you can understand. L is parallel to M and T is the transversal, and angle 1 is equal to 55 degree. Next, to find the angles, isn't it? Which are the angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Now, next you have to write solution. Angle 1 is given, angle 2. we have to find out. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they form a linear pair. Already we have discussed, isn't it? 1 plus 2 is a 180. They form a linear pair. So angle 1 is given 55 degree plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 55 degree, that is 125 degrees. Is it clear? Now coming to 3. To find out angle 3. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Yes or no? So angle 3 is equal to angle 1 is equal to 55 degree. Why? They form corresponding angles. Lines L and M are parallel. T is the transversal. 1 and 3, they are above the parallel lines. So they form corresponding angles. Why? L parallel to M and T is the transversal. You have to write the reason. Which two lines you take, which is the transversal, and which type of angles. So you got angle 3, 2 you got, 3 you got. Now angle 4. Angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to, angle 3 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. Why? Again they form linear pair, isn't it? So angle 3, it is 55, angle 4 is equal to 180. So angle 4 is equal to 180 minus 55, 10 minus 5, 5. Now it is 7, 7 minus 5, it is 2, 1. Okay. Or you can tell angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Angle 4 is equal to angle 2, that is 125 degree. Already we have found here. Why? Alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles with L parallel to M and T is the transversal. Either way you can write. Either you can use the linear pair or the alternate exterior. But say which two lines and which angles, okay, that you have to mention. Okay, now answer. They have asked angle 2 is equal to 125 degrees. Angle 3 is equal to 55 degrees. And angle 4 is equal to 125 degrees. Hope all students understood. That was the first example. Now coming to the second example. In the figure, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Show that AD is parallel to BC. So first write given angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Now to show that it is a AD parallel to BC. Now write solution. angle 1 is equal to angle 2, it is given. Now you write which type of angle they form. These two are two lines and 1 and 2 AB ट्रांसवर्सल लेंगे तो दोनों एक ही साइड में है ट्रांसवर्सल के. अभी AD और BC ऐसे आप लोग साइड से देखोगे तो दोनों 2 और A लाइंस के ऊपर के साइड में है ना. सो इट इज सिंस angle 1 and angle 2 form a pair of ट्रांसवर्सल के एक ही साइड ऊपर है ना, above the lines, then which type of angles? A pair of corresponding angles AD is parallel to BC and AB is the transversal. We have taken AB as the transversal. So answer AD parallel to BC, hence proved. Hope you understood. Now coming to the third example. In the third example, in the figure, AB, CD and EF, all the three are parallel to each other and AE is parallel to BF. So first we will write given AB parallel to CD parallel to EF and AE is parallel to BF. AE parallel to BF. Now they have given the angles, isn't it? So angle ABO. Okay, first we will write to find. It is angle ABO. ABO is equal to 35 degree and angle OBD is equal to 45 degree. It's given. To find angle X, angle Y, angle P, angle Q and angle W. Solution. Before finding the angles, first we will add these two because these are parallel. So taking this angle together we can solve. Okay. So first we will find ABD. ABD. Angle ABD is equal to ABO plus angle OBD. That means 35 plus 45, 5 plus 5, 10, 1 plus 4, 5, 8. You got this full angle to be how much? 80 degree. Okay. Now, if we take AB parallel to CD and BD or BF is the transversal, P is equal to this full angle. Angle P is equal to this full. Which type of angle? The transversal के एक ही साइड लाइंस के पैरेलल लाइंस के नीचे है ना, दोनों लाइन एंगल्स नीचे है. that is corresponding. So angle P is equal to angle ABD. Just now we got the answer 80 degree. Why? They form corresponding angles. But which two lines you have taken? There are so many parallel lines. So you have taken AB parallel to CD and BF is the BD or BF is the transversal. Hope you understood. So you got P. Now to get Q, P and Q, if you take these two lines and this is the transversal, two parallel lines के अंदर वाले transversal के एक ही side co-interior angles, isn't it? So angle P plus angle Q, they form a supplementary 180 degree. So co-interior angles are supplementary. Now tell which two lines you have taken. CD parallel to EF, and which is the transversal? BF is the transversal. Now you find out, put the values. P it is 80, Q you don't know, 180. So therefore angle Q is equal to 180 minus 80, that is 100 degrees. Is it clear? So you got P and Q. Now P and Q you got. Now find out Y. To find out Y, these two lines and this is the parallel. So AB, alternate interior angles, they form the formation letter Z. AB, BE, transversal EF. So one on these two, isn't it? So this is a alternate interior. So angle Y is equal to angle ABE. ABE is equal to only this small one, 35 degree. Why? Alternate interior angles. Now which are the lines we have taken? AB parallel to EF and this is BE is the transversal. Is it clear? Hope all students are understanding. Now Y we finished. Next we will go to X. X and Y, if you take these two lines and this is the transversal, X and Y, they are on the same side of the transversal inside the parallel lines. So what are they? Angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degree, that is co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. For that, which two lines? CD parallel to EF and BE is the transversal. Is it clear? Hope all students are understanding. Now x you don't know. Y we have found out. It is 35, that is 180. So angle x is equal to 180 minus 35, that is 10 minus 5 is 5. Here 7 is remaining, 7 minus 3, 4 and 1. 145 degrees. Now we have to think about W, last one. It is a W. W and P. W is equal to P. Why? Angle W is equal to angle P. Angle P, how much you got? It is a 80. Why? This and this is the transversal. CD is the transversal. Take AE and BF as the parallel lines. Did you get the formation? FD, DC and CA, Z formation. Alternate interior angles, right? Which are the parallel lines? AE, it is a AE parallel to BF, BF, and which is the transversal? CD. So we have found out all the angles, isn't it? So answer, they have asked x is equal to, what is x? X is equal to 145, angle y, y is equal to 35, angle P 80, angle Q 100 and angle W you got 80. It was a very lengthy sum, I know, but you have to understand there are so many parallel lines and see which two parallel lines we have to take and which is the transversal and which type of angles they form, and find out the angles. Okay? Hope all students understood all the three examples and the angles which are formed in the parallel lines and all, so that we can start the worksheet 1. Bye. Thank you.